Alien witnesses humanity's arsenal, and realize victory would be no challenge. The galaxy laughed at humanity. No magic, no ancient powers, just fragile bodies and machines. But when alien envoys came to witness our arsenal, they discovered the truth. This is the story of the day aliens realized that against humanity, victory would be no challenge at all. In the chronicles of the galaxy, countless species rose to power through sorcery, telepathy, or ancient machines. And yet, when they spoke of humanity, they laughed. No magic, they said. No psychic strength. No genetic gifts. Humans were considered weak, mere clever apes with fragile bodies and too much curiosity. But that was before the aliens saw what humanity had built. That was before they witnessed the arsenal. On the edge of a war council, in a chamber carved from black stone, sat the envoys of 10 alien nations. They had come to observe the humans, to measure their worth as allies, or as prey. At the center of the chamber stood General Marcus Kane, a man with silver in his hair and steel in his eyes. He carried no staff of power, no glowing relic. Only a datapad in his hand. "You wish to know what humanity brings to war," Kane said evenly. "You doubt our strength. Very well. Watch." The chamber's walls dissolved into a panoramic hollow, revealing a battlefield simulation. A fleet of alien warships appeared on the horizon. Against them rose a formation of human carriers, sleek and brutal, bristling with weaponry. "Primitive designs," one alien scoffed. "Too slow. Too heavy." Then the simulation lit up. From the carriers streaked missiles that split into dozens of smaller warheads. Laser turrets ignited, cutting through shields like paper. Swarms of drones poured from hidden bays, moving in coordinated patterns no sorcery could predict. In moments, the alien fleet was ash and wreckage. The chamber grew silent. Kane's voice was calm, steady. "Our weapons are not only in the skies." The hollow shifted. Now the witnesses stood above a wasteland. Across the barren soil marched human armored divisions, tanks, walkers, and artillery units. Alien observers leaned forward, whispering. Each machine was a fortress of steel and fire, bristling with cannons. Drones scuttled alongside, laying mines and fortifications. Infantry followed, their weapons gleaming with rail technology, guided by networks of satellites overhead. One alien general muttered, They build war like others breathe." The hollow shifted again, this time to a human command center. Soldiers sat before glowing screens, hands dancing across controls. AIs whispered calculations, but it was human minds that made the decisions, adapting, improvising. "Your magic bends the world to your will," Kane said. "Our gift is different. We forge weapons not just of metal, but of strategy. We learn. We adapt. We turn the very chaos of war into a weapon." A battle unfolded. Alien sorcerers casting firestorms, only for human railguns to tear through their ranks. Shields shattered, formations crumbled, as humans turned weakness into strength again and again. The witnesses thought they had seen it all. Then Kane spoke again. "There is one weapon greater than all others." The hollow changed. This time it was not tanks or ships, but rows of human soldiers standing shoulder to shoulder. Outnumbered, outgunned, but refusing to yield. "They fight even when hope is gone," Kane said. "When the last bullet is fired, when the last blade is broken, humanity keeps fighting, with fists, with stones, with teeth if we must. That is our arsenal." The hollow showed soldiers charging across shattered fields, lifting fallen comrades, pressing forward where logic demanded retreat. No spell, no machine, could replicate that will. The aliens sat frozen in silence. Their eyes had seen war for centuries, but never like this. One whispered, victory against them, would be no challenge at all. Another corrected him, voice shaking. "No challenge for humanity, you mean?" General Kane's gaze swept across the chamber. You came here to measure our worth. You thought us weak. Now you understand, humanity does not need magic. Humanity is the storm. And to stand against us is not war, it is suicide. And so it was written in the annals of the galaxy, the day the aliens first witnessed the arsenal of humanity. Not just weapons of steel and fire, but weapons of mind and will. They had thought victory over humans would be easy. But after that day, no one dared to attempt.